And we are back for the start of the second half with the Port Huron Northern Huskies trailing the Port Huron High Big Reds 12-7. I'm Todd Sass along with Ryan Relkin.
Well, hi there.
And the Big Reds will be kicking off to the Huskies to start the second half. Doing the kicking for the Big Reds is number 10, Marty Prevost. And back deep for the Huskies, Ken Nelson, Justin Malberg, and Matt Warren. And the kick is away. Short nubbler to number 3, Mike Mavetsky, one of the upbacks. And that will give the Huskies good field position at their own 42-yard line.
Huskies take over 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line.
And basically, really, what do you think, Ryan, of the first half of the Huskies' performance? Do you think it was their lack of effort, or do you think it was the Big Reds' really inspired effort?
Well, I don't want to say that they came out flat, Todd, but I think as the first half went on, they played somewhat as if they were stunned, as if they were staring into a kaleidoscope and didn't know what was going on around them. They have to get out of that mode and start playing like they did on the opening drive.
Man at 5 receivers, a hand up to Tommy Taylor, and he'll go nowhere. That's number 44, Carl Williams, as he was just all over Taylor in the backfield.
And on the Big Red side of the ball, Todd, they're going to want to keep that intensity going. The intensity factor definitely pointed towards the Big Reds in the first half. And if they keep that, they have an excellent chance of pulling the El Fuego, Big O, Uno Docho, big upset.
Polak and Mark Schock are the receivers. Justin Malberg in motion. Play action with Vesky. Henderson, he's got a lot of running room. And he gets tackled from behind by, Ryan, Carl Williams.
Sorry about that, Todd. He still could have stayed on his feet for at least another 2 yards, and he went down on a knee too early because now he's about 1.5 yards short of a first down.
One more birthday, Alan Silver, 45.
As the Big Reds open the scoring in tonight's game on a Tom Wagger touchdown. Huskies came back with a Henderson to Justin Malberg touchdown pass, and the Big Reds scored their last touchdown on a Steve Steppos quarterback sneak. Henderson drops, fires, wide open Joe Fry for the first down. As he was tackled by number 12, Nick Brown, and number 35, John Corterillo.
Buddy Bradley on the tackle for the Big Reds. Buddy Bradley.
Basically what the Huskies want to do in the second half is take that momentum that which they really gave the Big Reds, turning the ball over late in the first half. Try and steal some momentum back. Man in motion is Ken Nelson. Fumble! Henderson will recover. He got very lucky.
I don't know who's at fault here, Todd, but one of them's going to have to, I guess you can't say really, but you're going to have to pull it together. I tell you. There's no excuse. They have not done that in any of the games we saw this all season. There's no excuse for them to come into one game, as big as it may be, start having miscues on the snap. I'm not sure if it's Hunwick or if it's Henderson, but it's terrible.
Fry, Madden, and Malberg, the receivers. The lone setback is Tommy Taylor. Henderson drops. He's got time. He's looking downfield. That's complete. Justin Malberg.
He's gone.
He's gone in for the touchdown, Huskies.
What a play.
Fire up the Batmobile, Grandma, because the Huskies, beautiful play from Henderson to Malberg for the touchdown. As he just had open field to run. And the Huskies take the 13-12 lead, and that's what they need to start off the second half with.
I tell you, Todd, Justin Malberg looked like the lead dog in a racing team in the Iditarod heading for the finish line. He looked like a lead dog in the Iditarod running for the goal line right there. Excellent play by the Huskies just as I was ripping them for miscues on the snap.
And Matt Warren to kick the extra point out of the hold of Chris Madden. The kick is up. The kick is good. And with 9:19 left to go in the third quarter, the Huskies come back. First drive of the second half and score a touchdown to give them the lead 14-12 over the Big Reds. And those momentum shifters, got to give coaches, use that antacid all the time, you know.
Alka-Seltzer Plus. Find it at your local drugstore.
Besides losing hair, you have those stomach problems.
I think that's why Jim Shorts always, excuse me, Dick Baker always wears those same yellow shorts for 15 straight years in the same hat. Because I think they were welded on.
1960 graduate of Fort-Yard High School.
Rob Rowling to do the kicking off for the Huskies. Back deep for PH. Number 20, John Hoffman, and number 10, Marty Prevost. And that's a short kick. Taken by Hoffman. As he'll bring the ball up close to the 40-yard line, about the 38. That's where the Big Reds will set up their offense.
Brought down by the house.
Todd, now it's time for the Huskies to do something they haven't had a real lot of luck on. That is stopping the Big Reds offense, especially out of the single wing.
Two receivers to the left for the Big Reds. Jeff Cowley showing blitz, backs off. And Seppo, play action.
Matt, head on.
Excuse me, handoff.
Cowley shaking up top.
Right up the middle of the Husky line. Second down and 1.
Number 14, Jason Fletcher checks out of the game. Number 12, Rob Rowling checks in the game for the Huskies. Two receivers for the Big Reds to the right. That's Hoffman and Joe Benito. Two backs behind Seppo. That's an inside handoff. Number 23, Jahan Miller.
Ben Knowlton on the trip up on the tackle.
If you can say first down, the Big Reds are at midfield.
First down, Big Reds.
Look at the Husky coaching staff. You really don't want to see that. Offense just came down and put them ahead. It's up to the defense to do its part. And in motion, Benito. Seppo inside handoff to Wagner. Not too much doing. Nice tackle by number 66, Ben Knowlton.
Ben Knowlton on the tackle for the Huskies. Tom Wagner, the ball carrier. Knowlton on the tackle. Wagner, the ball carrier. If you're a Big Red or a Husky, you gotta love this one tonight.
As if I remember correctly, the only really completed pass the Big Reds have had was the Marty Prevost to John Hoffman pass and the Ed Williams catch. Two backs behind Seppo. That's a play action. Seppo's rolling. He's got Rolling behind him. As he gets nailed.
Whoa, mama. God, Rolling kind of held Seppo up for dead. Sean the Eagle has landed right on top of Steve Seppo.
Eagle with the talons extended, ready to swoop down and take Seppo for a ride.
The ball the Eagles of old back in the days of Benjamin Franklin, Continental Congress.
And a big 3rd and 5 here for the Big Reds.
Big Red crowd on their feet, Todd.
Two receivers, that's Hoffman and Joe Benito. And in motion is number 42, Tom Wagner. Seppo out of the shotgun, he's looking, he's firing. Incomplete to Ed Williams, and it's 4th down for the Big Reds. As the punting unit will come on.
That was a good job by the Husky defense, Todd. They bent, but they didn't break. And when given the opportunity, they put the vintage, vaunted Husky gold rush, pass rush on Seppo. Ropish right on top of Seppo on that one. He had to throw under pressure. Thus, it was incomplete.
And Travis Strachman to do the punt for the Big Reds. Back deep for the Huskies is number 16, Matt Warren. Very dangerous punt returner. Nice kick by Strachman. Warren doesn't call for the fair catch. And he brings it up just past the 25-yard line, about the 27, and the Huskies offense will set up shop there.
Work for the nice open field tackle right there by Tom Wager. Warren may have been gone.
That's Tom Wager, man, myth, legend.
Hero as well. Gridiron hero. Jukebox hero.
Make that the 22.
And the Huskies will start 1st and 10 on their own 22. Fry and Madden, the receivers. Little setback, Tommy Taylor. He's got a nice hole as he follows a block of Justin Malberg. And Ron Plant, nice job by the offensive line, opening a gaping hole. And that will give the Huskies 1st down. Nice run by Tommy Taylor.
Dick Brown on the tackle for the Big Reds. Tommy Taylor picking up a Husky 1st down.
As number 72, Chad Bowerson, comes out of the game for the Big Reds. Pollock and Madden, the receivers. Tommy Taylor's lone setback. Nelson, the motion man. Handoff goes to Mike Wavetsky. He kind of got lost in the shuffle right there.
2nd down and 8.
Gain of 2. This will be 2nd and 8.
Official attendance for the ball game tonight. 6,338. Thank
Wow.
you, Big Reds and Huskies.
Yes, the official attendance 6,000
6,338 here tonight.
and change.
I think it was $63.38, Todd.
And out to Jeremy Lumen, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Nice job by the Big Reds defensive line to get penetration. As Ed Williams was in on the tackle for the Big Reds.
Well, Todd, on that play, they might as well have been robbing a bank in broad daylight because the Big Reds had that play sniffed out perfectly. You think they were Custer's last stand going against Crazy Horse, Sitting Bull, about 10,000 Indians at the...
Carl Williams on the tackle, and it's 3rd and 7 for the Huskies. Nelson in motion. Play action, Henderson, he's not going anywhere, and he's going down.
Yes!
Carl Williams with the sack. A huge one for the Big Reds.
Nothing Josh Rollins could do on that one, Todd. He was caught with trying to block 2 guys, did the best he could. As soon as Henderson saw the pressure, probably should have tried to run around with the ball a little bit, but instead he froze. Bringing about 4th down and the sack. Great play by the Big Red defense.
Sean Eagle do the punting for the Huskies. John Hoffman and Marty Prevost back deep for the Big Reds. Eagles' last punt was very short. Let's see what this one is. High. Fair catch called by Prevost at about the 36-yard line. Excuse me, 37-yard line. And after that first score, it's been a basically defensive stalemate in this 3rd quarter.
The volunteer chain crew, Don McIver on the box, Paulie Wendowski and Dave Hunt on the chain, and Elvin Locke on the clip. Thank you, chain gang.
1st and 10 for the Big Reds at the 37. Bonino and Hoffman, the receivers. Marty Prevost, and he's sacked. Jeff Cowley from the secondary and the safety blitz came unmolested and had a free shot at Prevost. Basically, these defenses have been all fired up in the 2nd half.
Well, Todd, as we've seen all season long from the Huskies, the basic play, the basic thing to their defense, the hand that rocks the cradle, I guess you could say, is the big play. They just got one right there.
Seppo, that's an inside handoff to Tom Wager.
Wager on the ball carrier.
Nice run, nice job by the Big Reds offensive line to again open another big hole for Wagger.
Mitchell.
Todd, we've handed a lot of credit to guys like Sean Eagle and a host of others, but I can't say enough about the way that Jeff Colley has played tonight. He's played with a lot of intensity. He's been on the quarterback coming up on blitzes a lot of times, and he's made a lot of tackles downfield, saving very big plays, such as right there where he stopped Wagger from what possibly could have been a very, very long run.
And flags are flying here. I think this will probably be motion on the Big Reds or maybe delay of game.
Flag on the play. Third down and 15 for the Big Reds. Third and 15.
Williams and John Hoffman, the receiver, two backs behind Seppo. He fires, that's complete to John Hoffman, but that'll be short of the first down, and Strachman will come out to punt for the Big Reds.
Well, that was a good job right there, Todd. You got to give credit to Jason Fletcher, the defensive end who dropped back in pass coverage, stuck with his man very well, and after he caught the ball, didn't allow him to get anything after the catch.
Number 16, Matt, Nightmare Warren.
Basically the second half being a chess match of defense.
This could come down to the final possession, Todd.
Kicking for the Big Reds.
And Strachman stands at about the 25-yard line. And he gets the punt away. Warren takes it at the 25. And he is not going any farther, maybe to the 30. Nice tackle. Appeared to be number 68, Dan Freeberg, on the tackle. And the Huskies will take the ball at 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line. Really have been impressed tonight by the Big Reds defense.
1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line.
Very stingy. Trying to man the receivers. Jeremy Lumen in motion. That's a handoff to Tommy Taylor. He takes a big shot by Mike Gross. And he gets a little extracurriculars in there too. Probably should have been a flag thrown there, but well.
Well, Todd, that was kind of both ways there. Mike Gross was playing around with him a little bit.
But at the end of the third quarter, the Port Huron Northern Huskies have the 14-12 lead over the Port Huron High Big Reds, and we'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter. For the start of the fourth quarter. And that's a handoff to Justin Malberg.
Oh, man.
He could go, but he won't. Nice tackle by Nick Brown to save the touchdown, but Justin Malberg shot out of a cannon.
Give credit to the right side of the Husky offensive line. They opened a gaping hole. Right there, I thought I was watching a Disney classic, The Black Hole. Malberg, like you said, Todd, was shot out of a cannon. Nick Brown making an outstanding defensive play, saving a touchdown, nearly stripping the ball at the end. Nonetheless, the first down Huskies.
1st and 10 Huskies on the Big Red 24. Taylor's lone setback. In motion, Justin Malberg. Henderson fires. Dangerous pass to Damian Polak. As it looked like he was throwing that long sideline out pattern. If Ron Bradley would have got there a little quicker, he could be doing the dance in the end zone right now.
receiver. Second down and 10. And 50-50 winner. Report to the West Press Box. You have $850 coming.
Joe Fry and Chris Madden will check in the game at the receiver positions for the Huskies. Nelson and Malberg are the wingbacks. The lone setback is number 3, Mike Bovetsky. And it's a handoff to Justin Malberg. There's that man again, Carl Williams, playing a heck of a ball game tonight. He's been all around the ball. And he tackles Malberg for maybe a loss of a couple. Loss of 1 and it's 3rd and 11, and that great run by Malberg might be going for naught here if the Huskies don't maybe get into the end zone here.
Well, Todd, they're in a part of the field where it's definitely 4-down territory, so they may just go for half the yardage right here and then go for the other half on 4th down.
Henderson rolls to his left. He's firing to the end zone. There's Polak. Lots of bumping. No flag thrown. Very well, the officials to not throw the flag. Basically incidental contact, and it's 4th down for the Huskies.
Well, he wanted it all on that play, Todd. And it would have worked fine except for the fact that he threw the ball short. Polak had his man beat, but he had to turn around and go back. Bradley had position on the ball, but luckily for Henderson, fell incomplete.
Fourth and 11 for the Huskies right here. Big down right here for both teams. 4 wide receivers for Henderson.
This could be a play talked about in the papers tomorrow, Todd.
Henderson drops. He's firing to the end zone. He's looking for...
Flags down. Flags down in the end zone, Todd.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
It's a pass interference.
Pass interference
Against the Big Reds. Oh, that's
man.
gotta hurt.
That's terrible. That hurts bad.
Same corner of the end zone where that 3rd down pass was thrown.
Well, like I said, Todd, that's a play that could be recalled as a decisive play in the game. And really, Todd, I think, honestly, that was a bad spot to make the call. It looked to me like it wasn't too... That was on the opposite field from us, opposite side of the field, so we really didn't have the good perspective. But in a close game like this, you like to see the kids decide the game on the field, not be decided with the little yellow flags.
Shock and Polak, the receivers. Hand out to Justin Malberg. They'll get to about the 10-yard line.
Injured Husky on the field.
Appears to be an offensive lineman.
Tom Wager on the tackle for the Big Reds. Williams also on that tackle.
Hope it's nothing serious here.
Number 79.
Josh Wilkins is into the game to replace the injured player.
Into the Husky lineup. Tiny Wilkins into the Husky lineup.
He's a sophomore at 6'4", 285.
6'4", 290 pounds.
Foul player appears to be number 77, Matt Hunwick, the center. Very integral part of the Huskies' offensive line.
Very tight, and I'd have to say that it's always important when an offensive lineman goes down, but when it's your center, it's even that much more important because the Huskies already have been having trouble on the snaps. They lost 1 fumble, and another fumble Henderson luckily recovered. Let's just hope that the Huskies are able to overcome this. Let's hope that Hunwick's all right.
This is being helped off the field by the Husky trainers.
Appears as though he may have twisted a knee or an ankle.
Man Hunwick, the ghost. 6'4" senior, 280 pounds. Replaced by Josh Wilkins, 79, Tiny Will. 6'4", 290, sophomore.
2nd and 8 for the Huskies. from the 10-yard line. Fry, Malberg, and Madden, the receivers. Nelson, the lone wingback. Levetsky, the lone setback.
Fade.
Henderson fires. Touchdown, Huskies.
Oh, what touch.
Joe Fry.
I tell you, Todd, Joe Fry had as much to do with that play as Henderson did. Excellent throw by Henderson. Fry turned one way. I don't know if he did it on accident or on purpose, but he turned one way. I believe the cornerback there was Bradley. Bradley turned with him that way. Fry turned around back the other way and caught the ball. So a little, I guess you could say, juke move right there.
Timeout, Big Red.
And the Big Reds called timeout. Beautiful play. A touchdown pass, Henderson to Fry.
Much like a hockey player does on a breakaway. The extra point right here is big too, Todd, because if the Big Reds stop them, they can score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion will tie it.
Ah, yes.
I'm sure that's what Coach Craig Delkey's telling his troops right now. Make sure you block your man, because they need this extra point. An extra point makes it a 2-possession game for the Big Reds.
Delkey goes over a few last-second adjustments with his kicking team. Could be some maybe chicanery coming up here.
That winning ticket is 373-743. 373.
And it makes me wonder.
743.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Press box.
Looks like we have a. Looks like Matt Warren holding for Chris Madden to kick. It's a fake.
Oh,
he's gonna walk this one in.
Open field.
Oh, geez.
Oh, Todd Sass doing it all for his baby, calling that one. Todd Sass now the friend of the man who saw it tomorrow.
Oh, we had to think something was up after Coach Delkey came on the field to talk with his troops, and when you saw Matt Warren holding for Chris Madden, I mean, Chris Madden hasn't kicked an extra point all year. It's just shocking.
As Shaggy and Scooby like to say on Scooby-Doo, I thought something was fishy.
And with that 2-point conversion, the Huskies have the 10-point bulge, 22-12 over the Big Reds.
Number 12, Rob Thunder Rolling. Thunder Rolling, kicking off for the Huskies.
Prevost and Hoffman back deep for the Big Reds as Rob Rolling ready to kick for the Huskies. And it looks like they're trying to do that little blossom thing play that the Huskies do, but it didn't work as Prevost and Hoffman sort of ran into each other. But the Big Reds will get respectable field position here at about the 30-yard line as Mike Rakowski and Sean Eagle make the tackle for the Huskies.
Big Reds first and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
.951 left, plenty of time for the Big Reds. And that will be a handoff to Jahan Miller. Marty Prevost, and minimal gain, if any. Loss of 2 is nice play by Jason Fletcher to come from his end position.
Jason Fletcher's come up big tonight. He's done an outstanding job thrown into the fire, if you will. Played an excellent game tonight.
Hoffman, the only receiver for the Big Reds, to the left. Eagle coming around the blitz. Nowhere to go by Carl Williams as the Huskies were just in on the jailbreak right there. Yeah, Steve Seppo checks in the game for the Big Reds. 3rd and 14.
Knowlton. Iron Mike Hansdorf at Knowlton.
As Tom Waggard comes out of the game. Prevost and Hoffman, the receivers. Seppo firing downfield.
Simple pass intended for Carl Williams.
A little too high for Carl Williams. And that'll bring the punting unit on. It kind of looks like the Big Reds offense is out of sync. Maybe some of that momentum taken away from the Huskies' 2 scores here in the second half.
Yeah, it's almost like a boat that's leading the Mackinac to Port Huron to Mackinac race out in front almost the whole time, and all of a sudden the wind dies.
And you're taking on water.
Exactly.
And Strachman back deep to punt for the Big Reds. Matt Warren standing at the 45-yard line to receive for the Huskies. Good snap. This one will be returnable. And Matt Warren better pick it up. And he's got some blockers, but he will go down at about the 34-yard line as a bevy of Big Reds jumped on him. First man down there was number 23, Jahan Miller.
Well, the Huskies can dash any hopes of a Big Red comeback with a long, time-consuming drive right here. Just under 8 minutes left in tonight's ball game.
Man room 5, though, receivers for the Huskies. Jeremy Lumen in motion. That's a handoff to 24, Tommy Taylor. As he gets about 6 yards on the carry. Tackle made by Travis Strachman as the clock continues to run.
2nd down and 5.
As I think we'll probably see Ground-Dalkey here on this drive for the Huskies.
No more Chuck. Gainka.
We got a motion, Ken Nelson. That's a handoff to Mavetsky. Nice run. As he just would not be denied. As he moves the chains.
Brought down by Jared Ratchie. Ratchie on the tackle.
And the Huskies will have the ball at the 43 of the Big Reds, 1st and 10.
Picking up a Husky 1st down.
As the clock continues to run.
Josh Williams. Josh Wilkins, number 79, out over the ball for the Huskies.
Brian Madden, the receivers for Henderson. The lone setback is Tommy Taylor. And the handoff will be taken by the wingback, Justin Malberg.
Justin Malberg on the carry. Nick Brown on the tackle.
As he gets to about the 38-yard line. Tackle made by Nick Brown.
Also on the tackle for the Big Reds.
I suppose now is a better time than any to also tell you who our cameramen are tonight, and that would be Mr. Barry Peters, nephew of Gary Goulet, the G-Man,
number 22,
and Doug Weaver. Doug Weaver, the most dedicated cameraman in Channel 6 history. Great job, guys.
Thank you. And 2nd and 5, hand to Mavetsky. Nice run. Still on his feet. What running by Mike Mavetsky.
Like I said a week ago, Todd, we have a flag thrown. I got a late hit on that one.
Flag on the play.
Like I said a week ago, Todd, he reminds you this leg running style of Roger Craig, how he just keeps his legs moving even after the man is on him. And many times breaks tackles.
Personal foul on the Huskies.
Who's on the Huskies?
Personal foul on the Huskies nullifies that brilliant run.
That was probably really a very dumb penalty right there.
Yeah, it was. It was done in the pile. Todd and I really didn't have a great view of it, but there's no place for that, no matter what it was.
Against the Huskies.
Obviously, it was something flagrant.
After the run. First down.
How's Mike Mavetsky got to be just like
First and
I ran all
25.
that way for that. And here we go, 1st and 25 for the Huskies. Frying man, again, the receivers. Malberg and Lumen, man in motion, handoff to Tommy Taylor. He bounces outside.
Tommy Taylor, the ball carrier.
As he gets to the 19, as it will be 2nd and 13 for the Huskies.
Huskies not doing anything fancy here, just want to run the clock down.
Tackle the Big Reds.
It's up to the Big Reds to come up with the stop.
Second out and 13. Ball on the Big Reds 19.
Nelson in motion. That's a handoff to Mavetsky. He bounces outside. And there's another flag thrown here.
And another brilliant run. Knocked out of bounds.
As we wait for the official call here.
They have clipping on the Huskies, Todd. Right at the end of the run, too.
Break out the Pepto-Bismol.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Most distressing
Huskies.
from Craig Delkey's standpoint, because not only is it a 15-yard penalty, but to boot, it stops the clock. And that's definitely not what the Huskies want right now.
Second down and 18 for the Huskies. Second and 18.
As it's 2nd and 18 for the Huskies. From the Big Red 24. Frying man, the receivers, Malberg and Lumen, the wingbacks, hand off to Tommy Taylor, and he's not going anywhere.
Tommy Taylor throws for
Chad Bowerson, number 72, and number 45, the unknown man that's not on the list, to make the tackle.
Mike Gross on the tackle.
Let's say Chad Bowerson's played himself a nice little ball game tonight.
Third down and 19.
Yes, he has. It's been all over the place, recovering both fumbles for the Big Reds tonight. Big Reds wearing their white uniforms donated by Burt Reynolds.
3rd and 19 for the Huskies. Damian Polak and Mark Schock, the receivers. Henderson rolling to his right. He's got some running room.
Henderson.
As he gets about back to the original line of scrimmage. Tackle made by the unknown man again.
The player of the unknown.
Toby Thomas also on that tackle.
And it's 4th and 9 for the Huskies. Clock running with 3:15 and counting to go in tonight's ball game. Henderson running to his left. He's firing wide open. Jeremy Lumen. Touchdown, Huskies. You can put that one on the board.
It looks like the Huskies have just taken the last bite off that hot dog. That touchdown, that just about wraps things up for the Huskies right here.
Jeremy Lumen. Went back to last year. That's Jeremy Lumen.
Big Reds giving it all they had tonight and more.
Van Roy will take the extra point. Chris Madden holding.
Kick the extra point out of the hold of Chris Madden. Bad snap. Madden's going to run with it. If he's going to run the extra point in, you're kidding me. He ran the extra point in, folks.
We're kidding him.
You must be kidding me. But that'll go down as 2. And it's 30-12. Huskies with the lead.
Well, Todd, there's nothing more deceiving than the scoreboard is right now, because this has been one whale of a ball game tonight. I tell you, the Port Huron High School Big Reds have played with all their hearts. Coach Jim Moratz, you did an outstanding job. Got to give him credit for opening up the offense a little bit, going with some gimmicks. I really liked how he employed the single wing tonight along with the natural, normal wing T formation. Great job. The defense played tough in the first half, but only the game was just 1 half long.
Hoffman and Peebles back deep for the Big Reds. Rob Rolling to do the kicking for the Huskies. Short end-over-end kick taken by Hoffman as he reverses field here. Nice job. Looked like number 99, Lou Ropish, on the tackle. And Reds will set up shop, 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line. As my partner just stated, this score is not indicative of how the Big Reds played tonight. And Seppo rolling to his left, he fires. One hopper to Ed Williams.
Yeah, the Big Reds are a team you really got to feel for. Just it seems like the breaks never go their way.
Excuse me, Carl Williams.
They're almost like Rodney Dangerfield.
And it's 2nd and 10 for the Big Reds. 2 wide receivers for Seppo. Straight drop, firing, and that's picked off by Jeff Cowley.
Cowley intercepting Seppo's pass. Cowley on the interception.
That was just overthrown to Ed Williams on that one.
I'll seal off the bean burrito. This one's over.
The winning ticket for the autographed football. The winning ticket for the autographed football. 373 743. 373 743.
First and 10 for the Huskies. 2:15 and counting left in tonight's ball game. As the Polish Prince, number 1, Damian Polak, is in at quarterback for the Huskies. And another fumble here. And the Big Reds recover.
Husky fumble recovered by Big Red Mike Gross.
And the fumble recovery made by Mike Gross. We really have to say left his heart on the field in tonight's game. Played a heck of a ball game. Really all the Big Reds did.
Todd, they fought a lot of adversity the last couple weeks. I mean, your best player goes down. They really could have just sealed up the ship and...
Seppo fires.
Ooh, almost a nice grab by Williams.
Seppo's pass
Too tall for Carl Williams.
They could have set the sails and headed off for Gilligan's Island, but they didn't. They put it together and put out the best possible effort that they could. Just sometimes the bounces don't go your way.
And Randy Ayod, number 26, Randy Ayod. Mike Bukowski into the Husky lineup, the jammer, number 52.
Big changes for the Huskies. 2nd and 10 for the Big Reds. Seppo in the shotgun. He looks, he's got pressure, and he's going down. Lou Ropish and Mike Kasdorf on the sack.
Take him out, Coach.
Dave Linehan was also in on that play, Todd.
Take him out, his head ran.
Ropish, the rug on that last quarterback sack. Timeout, Big Red.
As the Big Reds take timeout here with 1:07 left in the ball game.
Dave Linehan, number 96, Dave Linehan also in on that tackle. Bulldog Linehan.
This is a correction on that. That was Lou Robish and Dave Linehan on the sack for the Huskies.
Dave, a friend of Todd Mines. Good to see him getting into the game.
Number 46, Mark Buchanan, also in the defensive secondary. Buchanan.
Every Husky senior getting a chance to play tonight in their last home game.
Part of the A team is here tonight, waiting on the Husky sidelines to get into the game. That's right. Number 61.
In the secondary for the Huskies, Mark Buchanan, Rob Rolling, and Randy Ayotte.
Ready when needed, Coach Dalkey. Just give them the word.
As also in the game, Mickey Jarvis and the aforementioned Dave Linehan on the defensive line. And Brian Go-Go Goulet in at linebacker for the Huskies. And that's Marty Prevost. He's firing. He gets nailed. Overthrown.
Marty Prevost pass intended for Hoffman, incomplete. Randy Ayotte on the pass coverage.
Pressured by Dave Linehan there as he just nailed Marty Prevost.
And Randy Ayotte. Remember, stick around.
As it's 4th and 17 for the Big Reds.
Please stay off the field.
Yes, and at the end of tonight's game, the Brick Fowler Trophy will be presented to the Huskies for, I believe, the 12th or 13th straight time.
12th time.
Thank you. Strachan back to punt. It's a fake. And Strachman fumbled the ball as Rob Rolling was all over him. And you have to say the second half just went the Huskies' way tonight.
Todd, that saying you always seem to like to use, involving certain key players. Well, I guess you could use it with the Husky defense, and that is, you can't stop the Husky defense. You can only hope to retain it. The Big Reds did a good job of doing that for about 3/4 of the game, and then they came out like gangbusters. This last fourth quarter, they dominated play.
As the clock is rolling with 40 seconds and counting left in tonight's game. Damian Polak, the quarterback for the Huskies. Old setback Tommy Taylor as he takes the quick handoff and gets to about the line of scrimmage.
Stopped by a host of Big Reds.
Coach Jelke gets the Gatorade.
He gets the Bill Parcells Gatorade shower on that one. As that was the last play of tonight's ball game. 3, 2, 1. Big win for the Husky seniors, but you have to give the Big Reds a lot of credit. They played a tough game, only to fall a little bit short.
Well, Todd, you see a lot of dejected Big Reds over on the sidelines. You can understand that they really wanted to come away with the win badly, as was attested for the way that they played tonight. A lot of self-fortitude out on that field. A lot of big hearts. Big Reds have nothing to be ashamed of.
Let's have a hand for both teams, both the Big Reds and the Huskies.
Basically, you have to say that was a story of two halves right there. The Big Reds really dominating the first half, but the Huskies coming back in the second half and playing pretty flawless football.
We had to wonder for a while, Todd, if the Huskies were ever going to go into gears. We've seen them the last 3 consecutive weeks. As the Huskies also win their 10th consecutive game on Channel 6 and in Memorial Stadium. Next week, the Huskies will be playing the Romeo Bulldogs in their season finale, going for a 6-3 season. Port Huron High School stays home, like we said earlier on, to meet the downriver rivals, if you will. Class B, #1 ranked Marysville Vikings, coached by the legendary Walt Braun. We await the presentation of the trophy.
Kind of weird to think that the Brick Fowler Trophy has never left Port Huron Northern in 12 years.
Over a decade. It's almost like the curse of the Boston Garden.
Remember tomorrow night, Port Huron Hall of Fame, enshrinement dinner, 1952. All-state Big Red team, undefeated team, will be enshrined. There are extra tickets. Like to see a full house tomorrow night at the Thomas Edison Inn. Area Athletic Director Gordy Jameson with the Brick Fowler Trophy. Brick Fowler Trophy
for the presentation of the trophy.
Sportsmanship. Cecil V. Brick Fowler, a name to remember in the annals of Port Huron sports.
Jameson about to approach the Husky team. Coach Craig Delkey.
Gordy Jameson congratulating Craig Delkey and the Northern Huskies. May Huron cap that up with our victory trophy. Drive carefully. Next week here at Memorial Stadium.
And that's all for tonight's game. Big win for the Port Huron Northern Huskies as they take the Brick Fowler Trophy as they defeat the Port Huron High Big Reds 30-12. For Ryan Relkin, I'm Todd Sess saying see you next week.